Chapter 12, Dangerous Anticipation. Killer Sage started singing a very good song. Whatever song he was singing made me feel high. He was darn good. I was busy nodding my head to the rhythm when he suddenly looked at me and tapped me. Right there and then I knew what he wanted. He wanted me to roolie, to rap to the song, and I flowed freely with it. Open quote, yeah, men. Everything about me is plain. Don't just cross my lane, or you will end up being lame. Close quote. I kept on roolie, and every slave present was nodding their heads, giving me the courage to give them more of my amazing roolie. That's it, Golime, Killer Sage praised. That's what we are talking about, Zoe encouraged, causing me to roolie even more fiercely. This girl is darn good, someone praised. Just when I was getting toward the end of my roolie, I gave Killer Sage a sign and he understood immediately. Open quote. Yeah, just like we were talking about, the life we found ourselves in seems lame, but what can we do to escape lameness? Close quote. I broke in when I noticed he was out of lyrics and he gave me a thumbs up. Open quote. Nothing, 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 except for us to shed blood. Kill those who have been as misfortunate as us. Avoid trying to make friends because of the fear of killing our friends. We can't survive if we do not kill ourselves. Killing is us. Us is killing. Death lurks around us. We lurk around death. Death is defeat. Defeat is death. Which one do you choose? Because the two are the same. Close quote. Wow. Wow. The crowd cheered. Killer Sage and Golime killed it, a girl yelled, blowing kisses at us. Sincerely speaking, they are the true meaning of music. I wouldn't mind listening to their songs over and over again before I die. I have this recorded in my gadget. Yeah, if you're probably confused, we are also using technology. But how that guy got it is still a surprise to me. Fast forward, as we were walking back inside, I decided to start a conversation. I can't believe Killer Sage could sing this good today, I said. I am as surprised as you, Zoe replied. Even though I knew he had a thing for music, I didn't expect him to be such a good singer. It really is surprising, Rose said. I just found out today too. Yeah, me too, Nova added. The next mid-gray, I walked into the training ground and met the physician waiting for me. Today we continue our lesson on defense, he said. You said you have something for me. What is it? I asked. I was just joking, he replied, and I scoffed. You're kidding me, aren't you? I asked in surprise. Yeah, he replied, stretching a package toward me. What's in it? Only one way to find out. Open it. I gently opened it and was surprised to find a pack of richly prepared food with a strong aroma. Wow, you brought higher up food for me, I replied with a smile. Yeah, and not only that, it is medicinal food. It will help make your body stronger, he replied. Let me go ahead and eat it. Not so fast. That will be after training, he replied, and I whined. Please, now, I said, giving him puppy eyes. Arsh, don't try to convince me with that look, he replied. I am not giving in. Let's practice, he added, still avoiding looking at me. Darn it. My charming begging look is not working on him. I guess he is avoiding my face so he doesn't fall into my trick. Grab your swords and let's begin, he instructed after I finally gave in. I drew my 2 swords and the training began. After many hours, the training was over and I was exhausted. I quickly went to my meal and started eating it immediately. Before I knew it, the food was finished. Darn it, this food is so rich and delicious. I returned to the room and met Zoe there. A fight is happening very soon, she said. Mr. Hudson is inviting one of the Royal Council members over for breakfast. Mr. Gaba, the councilman in question, is requesting 2 of our best fighters to entertain him. Oh no, don't tell me you are selected? I asked, already thinking of her and Killer Sage. No, Killer Sage is selected along with Rainstorm. And mind you, female and male beings don't fight together, she replied. Who is Rainstorm? I asked. Rainstorm is as strong as Killer Sage. He suddenly isolated himself after his little sister was killed in the ring. He refuses to talk to anyone except the master and the slave masters. According to sources, it has been almost a year since he last fought. I feel for him. It is not easy to lose someone you love so much, I said. Yes, she replied. No matter what, I must make sure I escape this hellfire I call the House of Blood, I thought as I walked out. Where are you heading to? She asked. To somewhere important, I replied and walked out. I went to the boys' section and waited at the gate. Hi, I greeted one of them. Hi, he replied. I'm looking for Rainstorm. You mean that lonely freak? He asked. Yeah, whatever. "Here he comes," he said and walked away. I looked at him. He was good looking. His hair was blue, same as his eyes. House those demons said to possess blue eyes instead of the usual red were believed to be the angels the Almighty God once gave control over the rains. But since the time our forefathers sinned, we have been stuck in hell. He looked downcast, and on his right hand he had a pink handkerchief tied around it. It must be for his sister, I guessed. "Very soon, little sister, I will be where you are," he said softly. My heart grew heavier. Maybe he thought he was alone. I walked closer and stood in his way. "I am Golime," I introduced myself. He ignored me and tried to walk past, but I blocked his path. "I heard about your sister. I'm sorry about that," I said. "Mind your business," he finally spoke. "I would like to mind my business, but this is my business," I replied. He chuckled briefly, but the smile disappeared in a second. "And how is this your business?" he asked. "Just kidding. Like seriously. But why are you giving up on this world? What if you win? I heard you saying you will soon be where your sister is." "Yeah, because it is certain," he replied. "Well, unlike you, I am not giving up on this life even though it hasn't been long since my father was killed," I said sadly. "That," he replied, and I brightened slightly. "Unlike you, I will make sure I destroy Mr. Hudson and escape this house of blood. Believe it or leave it," I said with a bold smile. "What, kid? Don't let anyone hear that from your mouth or you will be dead meat," he warned. "And before you think of escaping and killing someone, you must think it through and have a rank A plan. Trust me, I got this, and I won't be escaping alone," I said with courage. For the first time he smiled. "It is time, Rainstorm," a guy called from the quarters. We both walked toward the arena and parted ways there. Only the Almighty God knows who will win today, or die. Protected under the Copyright Act 2025, reproduction or adaptation without permission is prohibited. Kindly make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next chapter.